I'm nervous about visiting a naturopathic integrative clinic. What should I expect on my first visit?
Yeah, it's a great question. Right off the bat, you don't need to be nervous. There's nothing too scary that's going to happen, and we'll talk you through everything before we do it. So basically, right off the bat, there's an intake form. There's some information that we basically gather, and we like you to fill out in advance so that way when we get into the visit, we can make the most of your time spent. It'll give us also a goal before we actually meet each other, like go through, have you list what your priorities are and a little bit about your health concerns and health history. Then of course we'll dive into that a little bit more as we go into the visit. So that just, like we said, helps you get the most out of your time with us. Once we're in there, we talk about basically how everything started, try to go back to the beginning, because generally that's where a lot of the information sits, and then find out how it's progressed, what you've tried, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and try to build a treatment plan from there. So for what to bring, if you're taking supplements, if you're taking medications, if you can bring those in, you can also snap a picture of them or just bring in some sort of information that tells us what you're taking, how much you're taking. It'd be nice to know the reason why you're taking it. If you don't know if you're prescribed something, that's okay, we can work with that. And then we basically look at your picture as a whole. We try to work through a treatment plan. You generally do leave the first visit with treatment options. We spend the first visit especially trying to gather as much information as we can, and then we build from there. So we give you an idea of what to expect for cost, what to expect for time, and what the long-term treatment goals are. And we try to be as realistic as we can.